former world champions who have labeled their upcoming free dance Anthem to Liberty. It's especially meaningful to them in light of recent events.
And it's true that this idea of liberty is a strong link between France and USA, and it was something that was in the air. And after the event of the 11th of September, we felt even a stronger will to express that and to give that to the American people while we'll be in USA and Salt Lake City.
In the meantime, we're down to the final team
France,
taking the ice here at the Grand Prix Final
Marina,
in the ice
Anissina,
dance competition.
Gwendal,
Bourne and Bourne Kraatz just got everyone out of their seats in this building. They have the lead, but here are the 2000 world champions, Marina Anissina and Gwendal Peizerat from France, the leaders after the first two rounds. It's their gold medal to win or lose, and they've got to follow a great effort from the Canadians. Voice of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as I Have a Dream speech in this Anthem for Liberty free dance.
Very difficult diagonal footwork. They're very close together. Their feet showing a variety of turns. Their partnering connections are more difficult than Bourne Kraatz. They tend not to sustain their lifts. They only hold their lifts for 3 seconds, not showing a variety of positions like Bourne Kraatz.
That jump a moment ago is where Gwendal fell just 2 weeks ago in Japan at the NHK Trophy.
Difficult lift, the strength that it takes to pendulum Marina back and forth while he's bent forward in a 90-degree angle. A wonderful lift. I just want to see it longer so the eye has a chance to really absorb it, absorb the line. Unison a little off in their twizzle sequence. The programs between Bourne Kraatz and Anissina Peizerat could be, you couldn't have more polar opposites. This, such a dramatic flair. And the Canadians having a hip-hop modern theme. It is very much like judging and looking at apples and oranges. struggling on this final lift.
Well, it's not going to elicit the same kind of response from this crowd. It's more of a wine and cheese opera clap and applause from the Canadian crowd here, but you appreciate it in a different way.
Absolutely.
What do you think? Compare the two.
I appreciate the difficulty in this program. It's thought out. It has a deep theme. But when you look at performance, Bourne Kraatz performed their program better. It had more speed. It had more athletic quality to it.
We'll have to wait and see. Less than 2 months, just under 8 weeks to go until the Olympics. Anissina Peizerat, in this event at least, have gotten rid of the Italians for Cipolla and Margaglia, but now can they shake the Canadians, Bourne Kraatz, who were terrific just a few moments ago.
This lift coming up, very unusual, taking a lot of strength. You can see that his back is at a 90-degree angle to his hips, and watch, he shifts her back and forth, a pendulum, an unusual lift and kind of fun. And this lift takes a lot of balance between them in that relationship. You can see the counterbalance happening right here with the 1 foot. It takes a lot of coordination between them.
5-9.
Susie, you mentioned earlier the
5-7,
message the panel of judges was trying to send about the Canadians, their chances of medaling at the Olympics, and the French setting them up perhaps for the gold. Look at the technical merit marks. Those are a little bit lower than the Canadians. The 5.6, the low mark.
It wasn't performed with the confidence that the Canadians had.
And the presentation marks, those are lower as well. And it's the Canadians, Bourne Kraatz, who have just upset the former world champions, Anissina and Peizerat, and the deciding placement from the judge, the Italian judge, who put the French team in third.
Here are the unofficial results. Placing first, representing France, Anissina and Peizerat.
Well, that can't be right. You just heard the announcement from the PA announcer that the French have won, but they tied the Canadians overall, and the tiebreaker is the second free dance, and the Canadians won that. You can see that right here with the numbers, that third place ordinal from the Italian judge, and we're being told right now it was just a computer glitch. It is the Canadians who will win the gold medal here. We check the final standings. Bourne Kraatz, the gold medalist, Anissina and Peizerat, the silver. Drobiazko and Vanegas able to edge out the Italians, the reigning world champs, for the bronze medal. Shailene Bourne, Victor Kraatz, at home in Canada, winning the gold. They're with Peter Carruthers right now.
Well, things have certainly turned around in the world of ice dancing. You two have won the Grand Prix Final. What do you think is different in the way the judges see your skating now?
I think it's not so much the judges seeing the skating. I think we have improved so much over the last 4 years since Nagano. And I think, you know, having changed the coaches and the training regime being much more tougher and scheduled out the way we have been doing it the last few years, I think it's really paying off.
Well, speaking of that, do you feel you can win the gold medal now at the Olympics in Salt Lake?
Well, this is a big confidence builder. I mean, I'm in shock, honestly, right now. I think the judges just judged what they saw, and that's very encouraging for ice dancing.
Well, congratulations on this big win as we approach the Olympic Games.
Thank you.
Terry, back to you.